नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nityanandam. My name is Manitya Atmapriyananda Swami. I am an initiated disciple of His Holiness Avatar Incarnation Paramahamsa Nityananda Swamiji. In this video, I would like to share a few words about a few concepts and few truths which Swamiji has shared with us in the book Living Enlightenment. So he says that you are not who you think you are. That means we are not the ones who we think we are. There is a very marked difference between seriousness and sincerity. So all our comparison with others and with other people, it begins with what we think of ourselves. So let's be very clear. So all our comparison or jealousies, everything depends on what we think about ourselves. So the very dangerous pattern of jealousy, it just disappears when we understand the uniqueness of our own being. We may then create another problem. We may believe ourselves to be so special that we start taking ourselves far too seriously. So let's understand what is seriousness. So seriousness is nothing but paying undue importance to something at the cost of everything else. For example, it arises from the inability to see that all of the life is just a drama and that is unfolding every minute in our life. So it's a result of an over extreme expectation from life. Let me share a small story regarding this. So two boys were building sand castles. So we may be understanding what is a sand castle on the shore of a beach. They suddenly had a fight between them, and one of the boys, he got angry and he kicked the sand castle. It is a kind of a small building kind of a thing which is made out of sand. So the other boy went and complained to the king that this is a very serious problem. So the king began to laugh at him for getting so upset for such silly and very problem which doesn't even have any significance. But the king, when he started laughing, the king's advisor, so he is a master, he is an enlightened master. So the master, he started laughing at the king. The king was surprised. He could not understand why he was laughing. So the king asked, "Why are you laughing at me, master? Please tell me, I don't understand." So the master says, "When you can fight battles and lose your sleep over these stone castles which you have been built and which you are building, why do you laugh at the small boy for fighting over the sand castle?" So when he said this, the king got a shock and he just realized that all his seriousness was of no value. So all our seriousness is just about the sand castles which we build. For the child at that young age, the sand castle which was built, it seems to be more precious. The same way, as we grow, for the king, the stone castle which he built was more precious, and that is why he became more serious. So the way we become serious in attending to some issues in our life, it closes our mind to become open and the freedom towards life which we have. So let's understand this concept about why we get serious in our life. So it just makes us dull, and we literally become dead when we become very serious in some aspects of our life. one more small story I can just give you to explain this concept. There was a monastery, and a competition was actually held between the disciples based on who could maintain a best ever garden, a very clean and best garden. So there was one disciple who was very serious, and he took this competition very seriously. He wanted to come first, and he wanted to get a good name, he wanted to get the prize, and he always kept his garden very neat, very clean, and very well swept. All the grass in his garden was of same height, neatly watered, good rose flowers, good plants, and all the bushes were neatly trimmed, and he was sure that he would get the first prize in the monastery. So on the day of the competition, Master went around all the garden. So Master is a Zen master, and he went around all over the garden, and he came back and ranked all the gardens. Then this disciple was of full joy because he knew that he is going to be getting the first prize. And the disciple's garden, that garden, to the shock, he got the lowest ranking. So this disciple was shocked. Everyone was shocked to that point. So he could not contain himself, and he went and asked the master, "Master, what is wrong with my garden? What did I do? And why did you rank my garden as the lowest?" So the master just looked at him and he asked, "Where are all the dead leaves? A garden which is maintained in such a way is no longer alive. It is dead." So seriousness, when you become serious in your life, it just kills your spontaneity, and it just kills and destroys your creativity. Science has very clearly proved that when you perform a task in a very relaxed and light moods and in a very relaxed way, your thinking, your decision making capacity, and your creativity is automatically enhanced. The same task, when it is performed in a very serious way, it just dulls your mind. It just destroys your creativity. So you need to make plans, of course. I'm not saying that you should not plan anything in your life. You have to plan, but you need to think ahead of it. Let us do it with lot of sincerity than with lot of seriousness. So sincerity is focusing on the task with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of creativity, a lot of youthfulness, a lot of inspiration. So it gives you the best when you are very sincere and not serious. It actually gives you the best result out of the task, and it helps you to excel in whatever you do. So first we have to understand, whenever you become serious, you become more logical and you try to operate out of your logic. So when you become more sincere, you go beyond the logic. You break the logic and you become more creative. So in this video, let me invite all the viewers, let's not take life more seriously. Let us take life with more sincerity. So sincerity, it will be like when you become more sincere, you will actually jump with a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of inspiration, and you will want to do more and more. When you are serious, you will actually expect more and more results, more and more attention. You will expect a lot from the opponent or a lot from the world. When you are sincere, you will not have any expectation out of what you did. You will just do what you want to do, and you will just be on your own. So through this video, I want you to internalize these two concepts of how you are serious in life and you lose out of life, and how you take life for granted when you are serious, and when you are sincere, how life actually flows towards you, helps you, and life actually gives you whatever you want. So seriousness versus sincerity. So actually when I gave you those two stories, you can just go back to your life and just do a small exercise. Where all, in which part of your life you were very serious. You were so serious and you just operated out of your logic and your ego. and where all in your life you were sincere, and how was life for you at that time, and what did life do to you at that time. So I am inviting you, all the viewers, for this very special one-day meditation retreat happening every weekend, Sundays, in Bengaluru Adinam Nityananda Peetham, in Adi Kailash, Kalpataru Yoga. It's a one-day program. It's a free program, and it gives you and opens to you all your dimensions, where all you are serious, where all you are sincere, and it just helps you to manifest your reality. It gives you the signs of manifesting your reality. So come, experience and sign up for this one-day program and enjoy and just explore your deeper and deeper dimensions and your possibilities. So life is not an end. It is not ended, and it is a huge possibility. So with this, I will meet you in my next video. You can actually post your comments under this video or call us in 08027279999, and let me meet you in my next video. Thank you. Nityananda.